incredible couple of months working together and just learning from each other. And I'm really excited about tonight and the pitches you're all going to see, and hopefully we'll all be able to learn a little bit more about the co-op movement. It's really exciting what's happening here in Worcester.
And it's such a pleasure to host you all semester, every Thursday evening for 3 hours. Some of you may know our tagline is identifying social problems and then making a difference to transform lives in the community. And I've been so impressed all semester and even last year when I met many of you about the wonderful work that you're doing to really tackle those difficult social problems that we all face and come up with creative, sustainable solutions.
That came from a background that was pure capitalism. This transition for me has not been an easy one because it's a really awakening. And it's one of those things that when you learn something, you can't unlearn it, you know? And I think the main consensus is that when you work with cooperatives, people care more. There's more invested, and we need people that care more, not just in the organizations, but in our communities and in our planet. Because when you care more, you're putting in more effort and more thought into the decisions that you're making on a day-to-day basis that impact people. And, you know, there's no coincidence that co-ops not only outperform traditional businesses when they're structured the right way, but are also able to sustain economic downturns like 2007, 2008 that impacted millions of people across the country, and that is still happening today. You know, it shows that cooperatives tend to be more productive when you have people that are bought in and that truly believe in the vision and mission of what you're doing. And it also shows that there's more job security because you're working with people that care. You know, in order for us to really work towards a happier place and a happier planet, you know, we all have to come together and work together as a team and really work towards movements that truly do look at people's best interests at heart. And I believe that that's what we're doing here at the Academy, is we're providing those tools to be able to educate startups and educate our communities on the work that we're doing. And you know, the first one we're actually going to have come up is actually going to be Sprout Change.
Good evening and welcome to Sprout Change, helping you sprout change in your life using food as medicine, natural remedies, and herbs. Sprout Change social mission started to empower everyday people to become autonomous with their overall health.
There's 1 in 11 people that are already food insecure in Worcester County alone.
And so the lack of knowledge is really important because it's not being taught in our schools. And I know for me personally, I've been plant-based for a while, and prior to joining Sprout Change, I had no real knowledge as to what I was actually purchasing when it comes to vegetables in the stores.
We teach people how to build soil, grow food, which ties into climate action, and food security because people have ownership now of growing their own food, and they get educated. So we have this math equation like healthy soil equals healthy food, healthy planet, and healthy people.
And I'm one of the worker owners at Blue Rides, which is a zero carbon emission transportation company here in Worcester. Yes, we are also worker owner operated. We are Worcester's first pedicab company. Even though we have started with a pedicab, we definitely are looking to grow with other vehicles in our fleet as well. One of our products is a tour that we'll be launching in the summer. So although we're going to be telling you a story about Major Taylor, we also wanted to connect you to the contemporary art culture that is sprouting all around Worcester.
We are Renew Worcester. We're a grassroots organization and also a co-op in the making. Well, we have a business sector of grassroots that we're trying to take off on. And yeah, so our call. What we're doing is we're trying to help low-income households and at the same time helping nonprofits who want to go solar. Yes, we will give you knowledge, education, and all that, all they see right here, but why you should be interested is because of our future. It's not only for renewable energy that we're doing this for. We're doing this because due to climate change, we need to find a way to cut our carbon footprints.
I'm here to talk about the main problem that's happening globally. So big industrial companies that are taking over the food industry, and they're treating their workers and their farmers very poorly. So right here, there are no spaces for the youth in Worcester to learn about this, and that's where we come in.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel, and what we do to promote food justice and the co-op business model in Worcester is by just buying from them. So what we do is we have been redistributing goods from a few co-ops around the city, and one of our providers is Equal Exchange, which is a co-op I'm sure a few of you have heard. And all of our products are actually organic, so it's not bad for the environment, it's not bad for you, and it's fairly traded, which means it supports the workers' rights.
And based on our market research that we conducted at Out to Lunch in the Worcester Commons, we found that our ideal customers were coffee and chocolate lovers who supported youth empowerment.
At Worcester Youth, we understand that the expansion of co-op can lead to a bright future for us.
Action Protect Compassion Co-op Marketing Agency.
And just a little background, Jeff and I share a concern that our communities have over the years been being torn apart by these large box stores coming into communities and putting small mom and pop businesses out of business.
We also want to network and foster teamwork among local businesses so that they can work collectively as a voice for the community for the people that reside in that particular community.
Good evening, my name is Narda Ramirez and I'm part of the Global Village in the ecological co-housing community of natural builders that believe in a new relationship with the land.
Hi, my name is Dania, and we have been doing Global Village for like 10 years, but now we actually got land 2 years ago, in 2016.
Okay, the problem: lack of affordable farm housing for environmentally conscious collective living, social, economic, and ecologically minded projects that are most suitable housing for low-income immigrant, indigenous communities of color, and other oppressed people. The solution: ecological co-housing community. And we have some pictures of the actual farm.
This presentation, like the ones before, is about a business idea that builds community and a means to uplift families who often live in marginalized ways. Because of my experience as an immigrant, white identified single parent, I imagine the parenting village to be a safe work-live space where single parents can raise their children together and create that family that often is missing when you're an immigrant. We drown, literally, in making ends meet by working more jobs, longer hours for less pay, which basically means less time and energy to raise our children, or to take care of ourselves, or to contribute in civic and political ways. I believe that a cooperatively owned and run work-live space for single parents, such as the Parenting Village, offering childcare to the larger community and hosting life skill education workshops will minimize the stress of being the sole provider and the isolation this family structure is usually characterized by.
The Palms ICG, Dominic Allard. Next, we have a perfect attendance record, Jennifer Flores.